If you hear that guitar, you see these stone cobble steps, you know we're in Harlech Village, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for more Xanadu next. Welcome back, y'all. We are continuing the adventures of our, for right now, cat knight, until we replace this hat or need a different resistance. As he continues his search for, I guess, it's not immortality, but to stop being... Actually, what would you classify it as? Because right now he's like being kept alive by the Guardian, which kind of seems like it makes him immortal. Who knows? He's on a quest. We're trying to help him out. Last episode, we kind of did a lot. I got stuck in like a puzzle room for way too hot of a minute. But we did a good amount of exploring of Eaglet Mountain and got a little bit deeper into the Endless Maze. And we kind of kicked out right near kind of where we put in that Keystone Discus. So we're going to return down there, hopefully find any more secrets that we may have missed. And it looks like actually we have a level up to do as well. So let's maybe start there. Let's go and look in our favorite shop. I'm also curious if this is like the only shop in the game. This game doesn't seem super super extensive, but it's exactly what you need. No, it's been a minute since I've double clicked. All right, so yeah, that's not worth the money. We already have the stats for that. That's gonna require 5 more strength and 1 more. What is that, ref? Reflex. Okay. Ring mail. We already have. I'd rather go for the better hat at this point for 2,000. And we need 15 int, 15 reflex, 18 mind. It seems like we actually might be getting a new shop soon because we're kind of maxed out on what we need for gear. I guess the only thing to really work towards is the strength and the reflex. Right? We already can get the lamellar helm. We can sell this actually, right? Yeah. Let's see, and we could get a couple more pots. I don't see anything immediately useful for us other than getting our food, getting our weapons up would be kind of useful. Every time I come here, I always forget how I talk to these people. I believe I have. Okay, let's pick up, let's see how we're doing. We got 5 more keys. We can get a few more keys. We actually have the shortcut over here too we can use to get back up to the mountain, which will probably be useful for us. Still haven't seen our, like, friend Agnes in a really long time. I wonder if she's still involved in the game. We'll find out. I forgot we're actually not buying those anymore. We're heal medium potions now. Is that enough? And we have the packed lunch and a small. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Oh, actually, we wanted to get a couple more Kiarinos. Yeah. I'm not super worried about reselling right now, just because doing all right. Actually, we'll sell 1. We have enough bones. It doesn't drop it all the way back down, though, which is interesting. Okay. 10 keys. Should get us through the next area. Now, I just gotta remember. I think this lift takes us back to Eaglet Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. And then... I'm also trying to remember how we... This takes us to... Okay, this takes us to the Eternal Maze, partially where we want to be. I believe this is the 2nd floor. Okay. Okay, this is where we want to go. So we're going to go and check back where we left off with that Keystone Discus. Double miss. You kidding me? You kidding me? Alright, we are back in our groove. I've been recording a lot of other stuff lately. Have some cool holodeck hour stuff that I've been working on. That is like, not to say I don't love recording the syndicated stuff, but so much of my gameplay is very much it's a lot more the holodeck hour more accurately represents my day-to-day gameplay. I just have such a hard time playing 1 or 2 games like every single day. I don't know why. Except for the stuff I shouldn't play. You know what I mean? Like MMORPGs and like stuff just like, you know, old school games that have no sort of consequence. Although at the end of the day, you know, what was that? Buckler? I think that's the, yeah, it's like the intro shield. Play what you want, you know what I mean? Just don't be beholden to beating games because you think you have to. That's more of a pep talk to me. I'm gonna take a quick sip of coffee here. Yeah, I remember on Reddit a while back, I think it was on r/patient_gamers, which is like a really funny subreddit for, I guess, people like me who just like buy a ton of games and maybe, you know, kind of try and stay out of the rat race when it comes to new releases and stuff like that, because it just gets exhausting. Man, this map is freaking huge. We want to go over here. So that's where we're going to be heading. But yeah, it was just this guy talked about how, like, for, you know, a lot of people at the end of the year, they'll like kind of post all the games they beat and how many, you know, how long it took them, the reviews, yada yada, which I also keep track of internally, and I do have a video that's taken me a million years to make, where I kind of go over that stuff. I'm probably actually going to work on that later today. But one particular person had mentioned, you know, 2 years ago, I tried to keep track of, I tried to play as many games as possible, and I would only play one game at a time, and it kind of just like took all the fun out of the experience for him, which I have definitely experienced. Like, trying to force yourself through a boring game or just something you're not in the mood to play is not particularly, you know, it's not fun. That's not the point of video games. The point of video games is, at least for me, is either they're supposed to be somewhat fulfilling in that they, you know, tickle a part of your brain you don't normally use, or they're there for like relaxation, you know. A lot of times with like RPGs, like a great example is Path of Exile. I love that game, but gosh, does it feel like taking a college course to figure out your build, especially like until you know what you're doing. Like, it takes a lot of Path of Exile playing and going through that skill tree to understand how the different skills interconnect and whatnot, but I digress. This guy was talking about how, like, you know, the year he did that, he didn't really enjoy the games as much, but the following year he beat half as many games. But beat is kind of a loose term in the sense where he played a lot more games and just kind of, you know, played them with not necessarily, oh, I have to beat this, or oh, I'm going to force myself through this, you know, afternoon of grinding. And just found that he had a much better time. And the metaphor he used, and I think about this every once in a while, is, you know, you have this big library of games. All right, here we go. You know, you already know how these have ended up going. You have this big library of games. Why not think of it more like a candy store, where you go in and you take a look around at everything around you and you say, what am I in the mood for today? Am I in the mood for, you know, a Twix? Am I in the mood for a Snickers? Rather than being like, I'm going to force myself to eat, you know, this Payday, which I hate, just because I have a lot of them or because I need to get through it. So I've been trying to take that approach more, obviously with this stuff. All right, so I got to hit you once, and then I got to hit you twice. And then you once. There we go. Okay. We've learned. And should be using a little bit more of my knockdowns, although it doesn't seem like they get knocked down. Oh, I forgot we don't have that. I think we're actually 700. Looks like we haven't checked our Guardian. Or at least I was not cognizant when I was looking at the screen. Oh man, this is not good. We hate these. We hate these. Yes, we do. We hate these. Oh man, pain in the butt. These mummies kind of suck too. Keeping an eye on my health. All right. I don't know how all of those missed. That was a true miracle. I don't know how we didn't take any more damage there. That was a lot of lucky dodging. But yeah, to wrap up on that thought, I like that idea a lot more, right? Just play what you want. Enjoy things in a way that makes you enjoy them. Okay, so does this just loop us around? We gotta wait for these things to land, it looks like. I think this one gives us the chance to not die. I think that's why I have it equipped. I don't remember how much damage these guys do either. Maybe we'll just run past them. I think that seems better for the sake of time. Is this a useless key? Oh no, okay, so this puts us on the other side of the wall. Oh, and another keystone discus. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I think this chest up here, we always end up opening and it just has gold. Very, very nice. Okay, so a little bit of a, I don't know if it was necessarily particularly useful, but, oh, actually, what am I saying? We definitely need the keystone discus, but not a lot to be discovered there, so it doesn't look like we want to get up here for any reason. Looks like this is the next area. I'm using my vagrant story. Oh, I did not mean to push that, although actually that does work. It's gonna make sure not to break anything. Look at that. We are box stacking champs now. We are going through a lot of keys though. That was my lightning flash reflexes to heal before I get murked. Oh man, still taking a lot of damage. These guys, you have to, it's hard to kite people in this game. I don't know how I did it in the other room. You can kind of do it like this. This feels like flinching in RuneScape, where you just like hit it and then run away before its attack animation. Can I lock on her? Whatever you mean. You can flinch in other games too, actually. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, didn't do much there. I'll take the 80 gold, though. These boxes are interestingly placed. I'll take a free bone, though. Alright. Oh, are these new? Did we see these? Oh my gosh, the damage. We had to pop another one there. We're just going to try and get through these guys. Can we hit them out of the air? Nope, we cannot. Oh, because we're out of SP. I didn't even realize that. That's kind of a first. I don't remember ever running out of SP. 23, though, that does tell me, so we are using the, other Guardian. I still haven't checked. Yeah, increases XP. Just doing it to do it. We need to also keep an eye out for these, like, hidden rooms. I may have to come back with, like, a hidden room guide. I don't know if we want to spend all the time recording, just searching for secret rooms, but we very well may to do that at some point. All right. Man, and they really have... Ooh! That looks like the needle spell. Maybe they'll drop that if we're lucky and we won't have to buy it. Nice. Drop a needle spell. Make him look like a genius. Oh, but I will take the heal pushing him is good. That's probably where our new keystone goes. Let's see what we got in here. Oh. Now, we have learned our lesson with long hallways full of water. It only leads to death. I really wish they had a note writing system for the map, so I wouldn't have to keep like rewatching the video to figure out areas I need to go back to. I did do that for that one, so I remembered where I am. Okay, so that, oh man, we just got murdered in there. We're gonna pop another heal, so we have to go back. I forget. I think SP is shared, right? So, oh no, it's not. Okay, so we have Thunder level 2. I feel like gargoyles would be immune to that. Oof. I do not remember it doing that. Does that pierce through enemies? Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's a channel. No, but I am just gonna blow through this because we, mana is free. And that is what we are using. Sick, dude. That was cool. That felt like a good use of some mana, right? I wonder what the other ones look like when they're leveled up. Oof, nice block. Nice block. A lot of gold. Nice. Wait, see, now we're really raking it in. It feels like the shop's going to have to upgrade, or we will need some sort of new shop at some point. Because we are capped out, and we are really pulling in the gold. You know, every RPG has that point where it's like, okay, you know. Ringmail +1. I think that actually is an upgrade, is it not? Ringmail? Very nice. A very subtle upgrade. Oh, we didn't level up either. Probably should have. That would have been definitely useful. Oh, what are you going to do? Yeah, we definitely should have leveled up. It's alright. I'm just hesitant because I don't know exactly what our where our next adventure is going to take us, or, you know, if we are going to get some sort of gear. So these are danger? That's interesting, so don't hit them. Okay. What is it? Open up stairs down here. Yep. Strange. I wonder if, like... Yeah, I probably need to... Let me switch back to fire. There we go. Look at that. Genius boy. He is the solver of all things. Instantly understands mechanics. Okay, should drop that off next time we're at the town. I still don't know why it immediately clicks through those, but... Ah, okay, okay. Taking my last sip of coffee here. Now, where is this taking us? Man, we are like... Male voice. Aha, so Lady Beatrice was here. Elderly voice, indeed. Were it not for her assistance at the crucial moment in that battle, all would have been lost. As for the other 5, rather, 4 people are also in a similar condition. Okay, so this is interesting. These are more people that have been converted into stone. Even now, scattered as they are across this island, time stands still for them. Oh, and so it's Dvorak and the old man. So we already rescued him from stone. Truly a perplexing dilemma. Such an interesting choice of music. It's like kind of dark, cloudy in a way. Well, cannot be done for this one here. I'm unsure of as yet. Theobald, that's his name. We have other pressing matters. Something is stirring in the wind, and the matter of our own release from those stony prisons is something that in itself requires understanding. 'Tis quite the unsettling mystery, I agree. I can see in the background a safe stone there. For the time being, all we can do is attempt to divine the truth behind our circumstances. Mad lads. Hopefully they don't, like, decide, like, you know, beat me up here. I'm not in the mood for a big, long battle. Let's see if we can see it before talking to them. Lovely. Sweet. Nice and recharged. All right, let's see what the lads have to say. Let's do one of these. Nope, wrong thing. I will never learn to stop hitting those buttons. Okay. Do we talk to them? Let's look at this first. Oh. I always forget that's what that is. I probably should have looked at if, I don't know if that was worth it. The health one probably would have been better to level up, but... I guess I could reload. Yeah, screw it. What's up, Theobald? You wonder who we truly are? Even if you are able to scale a mountain in a single bound, taking it step by careful step reaches much the same conclusion. It is important to remember that the journey allows one to partake of the flowers and other scenery. There is not more important than taking things one step at a time. I trust you'll understand that. Alright, well, that does not help me at all. We are unwilling to admit defeat. Our standing here today is a testament to that. Alright. Both you are convoluted. Oh, that actually did say said something. I detect something sinister. At one point in time, this location was the place in which Lady Beatrice sealed away a great monster behind a wall of ice. If you plan to press on, do take care. Alright, that definitely sounds like a boss fight. Further ahead, I sent a hint of something sinister. Let's do this. And I don't want to mess with my saves. We're gonna keep Thunder level 2 equipped. Oh, that's interesting. What does Mine do for us? Force of Will might be useful if we get, like, absolutely destroyed in the next area. Let's just give it a shot. If we struggle, maybe I'll reload and we'll level up the other Guardian too, so. We don't have that much healing either. Let's put... No, we don't. This is probably... And we should level up. Alright, you know what? We are going to do it. We're going to go back to the title screen. Let me make sure that before I do that would really suck. Save. 1252, Eternal Maze, bottom one. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna save Scum. I'm sorry. You get to see the loading screen again. This is where all the magic really happens. Oh, don't do that. All right, and you get to see the date of the recording. I guess you always get to see that. Oh, wow. They're missing now. A statue of a woman stands here, arms spread wide. A feeling of strength emanates from her chiseled features. How interesting. I wonder if I screwed up the game somehow by doing that. All right, let's return back to town. I don't know what the quick way to get back down here is, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, because he's at 36 out of 40. It probably behooves us. We're probably saving time by not fighting the boss immediately off the bat. So we'll go in here. Let's change our Guardian back. Guardian ceremony. Oh, it's already maxed out. Infinite pain. Let's see, any of these particularly useful? 20. 30. 10 out of 40. It's 30. And he's at 34. Alright, we're gonna do this. I don't think we can level him up anymore. We are going to allocate some points. We're gonna do 2 into strength, 1 into reflex. We'll do that. Okay. And we're gonna run back out here. I'm gonna put Thunder back on. Plunder, Mind, what does Mind do? Just because of mastery resistance? That's probably more useful in the short term. I'm gonna click this. I'm actually gonna save over this save for now, because that's an old one that we don't use. Now the real question is, how do we get back to there quickly? I guess it would be here. Alright, I'm sure you guys love sitting with me as I sit here and magically contemplate the best path. Oh, that's a lot of what happens. I spend so much time in games just thinking about the next move. Yeah, none of these, honestly, none of the Guardian. The Health Guardian is nice. I'm assuming at some point that will become just, law of diminishing returns, where 200 HP is not particularly useful, but 3 SP, 4 SP, like I said, I think that one gets you to 10 SP. We're kind of leveling that one up just because we think maybe at some point... Oh, I forgot to get health pots. We got 2. We'll be fine. I am the biggest... I'm just new boot goofing, and you guys are here to watch me goof in my new boots. I'm sorry. Man, he is, like, way the heck down here. Honestly, as we've learned, like, a few points in the stats, that's kind of the main reason I went back. It's just a little bit more health. That's basically a medium health pot anyways. And stats in this game just seem to make such a massive difference. 100 gold. That is my God-given right. Alright, I wonder what boss is down here, man. Yeah, this is oof. Okay, that was extremely rude. Extremely, extremely rude. Alright, and we need to do one of these. Not like that, but sure like... What? Are you for real? Are you like for real right now? Oh my gosh, I think this is gonna mess with me. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. No, no, no. No, no. I know you can do this. Oh gosh. I've gone and screwed the pooch. I'm sorry. The pooch has been screwed. Alright, right there. Push with me. Okay. Now I hit you once. I crawl up on you. I hit you once. We go back up here. I also did not get any keys. I am just an absolute... I was too busy thinking about... I'm assuming when we get back here that there'll be hopefully a fast teleport or something. Or maybe that hallway will drain and that will lead us up to some sort of... oh my gosh. I forgot how many people we killed to get here. At least there's a healing thing up here. I've got 1 key. I think that is actually the 1 key we need to open the door. Hope it'll be you again, though. Little extra gold for the journey. Yeah, we are, like, super good on gold right now. If this guy is, like, a thunder guy, I'm gonna be pissed, because we should have done that. Alright, well, we'll come back here later to get this. I'll probably just fast-forward that. Yep, and we need 1 key. Alright. Let's see what lies before us. I should put this, what is this? We have... That one's not the important one. Let's put the food here. We get elixirs if we die. We should be alright. Can't move the camera around. Alright, there's something sinister in here. There's like a boss thing up here. You know it's about to get bad. Let's see what this plot has in store for us. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that? Mechanical spider? Final Fantasy VII? Nope, just crystal spider. Okay, more Monster Hunter-y. Skulltula. Okay, actually more like Ocarina of Time. Okay, so when he blinks... Okay, that is particularly bad. I have a feeling that is due to the fact that... Oh my gosh. Dude. Alright, we need to de-equip this skill. Like, oh man, we can't move back either. Alright. Let's switch this with that. Oh. 172. Alright, we're also... Alright, so... There's a little bit of lightning damage, which is nice. Bubbles. Skulltula's eye. Nope, okay, so the fire made no difference. And here I am, thinking maybe we should have kept the SP one, because that seems like the only way we can do damage to this fool. Let's try our thrust, maybe? Nope. Very interesting. This is going to be... Oh. I'll try 2. We're definitely going to have to reload this. There's something going on here. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna have enough damage. It's gonna be a one-shot hit. This is gonna be a death by 1,000 cuts if we go at it this way. It is interesting though, I think Force of Will did save us there. Unless we're doing this wrong, do we have to like hit his legs or something? No. I mean, this is after we like already leveled up our strength some too, right? Let's go into here. Oh, just mark us. That's fine. Use an elixir. Nah. We'll start from last save point. Now, how would one go about beating that boy? That is very interesting. Do we need to grind more? I don't think strength's going to make a difference, I'm going to be honest with you. And fire didn't seem to make a difference either. We have a little bit more mind, which also didn't help. I don't think she can help us. Maybe this is a boss that we need to wait a little bit. I think. Let me see. What else do we have here? We have this crown. We haven't done too much with. I'm assuming we just hold on to these for a little while. Got these magic potions. Maybe. I'm trying to think. So that was doing like 48 damage. We may need to. Let's try this. We're definitely need to go back to town because we clearly can't get anything done at this rate. And let me... I'm wondering if we need maybe... Nope, I don't need to talk to you. Me and Agnes... I haven't seen Agnes. Don't talk to me, Spence. We haven't seen Agnes in, like, frickin' many episodes. Alright. I'm thinking we have to pick up Thunder and Ice, and then keep some SP Ethers with us, and then we might have to grind him down with magic. I'm going to be annoyed if we end up picking up those other ones, but I don't see another way to do it right now. So Fire and Ice, we'll give it a shot. All right. And honestly, I think we are going to go back, and now we're going to do exactly what we thought we may need one day, because across all of our skills... Now, it would be good. 3630, yeah, screw it. I don't want to... I know. Across all of our skills, let's do this. We're going to put... We got to read the cards. Oops, that is not how you read a card, I guess. Yep. You there. And we're going to put Fire here. Ice there. So Thunder, Fire, Ice. And I don't know if the mind was doing much for us. Mind resist, like, it seemed like it was mostly doing physical damage. So we'll put Force of Will there. And while I am going to do that, I will just cut to when we get back to the fight. So I will see you then. All right, we have made it back. And we, let's get our heal on. We're still going to stay on this other spawn because I screwed something up. I actually did level up this guy once more, too. Just to, although it sucks that it seems like every 2 levels you get some sort of thing. So I don't know, actually, without, hopefully now, we get 4. We do. Okay, cool. So that should give us a few more casts on all of our stuff. Okay. So, and I also got another one of these, so, entrap the enemy with a curse, poison the enemy. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a curse off this guy, I'm going to be honest with you. So we're just going to do that. And, see how this fight goes. Seems like he does have super high defense. I did forget another key, though. I picked up everything except for keys. I think we're going to have to go back to town probably after this anyway, so. Let's just see how this one goes. It seems like magic is the way to take him out. Right-click to skip. Thank you. Alright. We're just gonna grind him down. Okay. Grind him down. Just keep an eye out for those shadows. Okay. I don't know if there's... I guess int would increase our... Oof. Okay, that one does not have piercing. Okay, so we have to stand right... Oof. Did not mean to take that to the face. But we can spam cast. That is right. Keeping an eye on our health. Yeah, we may need to use one of those SP pots until we get through all of our casts. And we'll keep one of those up. It's almost like I was, I knew that the future would have... Oh, God. Of course it heals. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Looks like I gotta heal up. Gosh. Alright. We may need to... Okay, well, we got him down to 1 status. Don't use ice. That's clearly the... okay, maybe we can hit him now? Okay. Wow. That is very, very... Okay, oh, God, I did not mean to use that. Alright. I don't think we're gonna have enough, okay. Still doing 1. Force of will kept us alive again. Use an elixir, sure. Feels like we're gonna have to run this guy back anyway, so let's just get to... Let's get as far as we can. Okay, so elixir recovered our, It doesn't seem like we have to hit his eye anymore. Oh my gosh. Fire does seem to be the move. Very much just about spam casting and then getting out of the way of these bombs. Although it's hard to see where he's at when... Yeah, sure, we'll use another elixir. Like I said, we're just, we're in the lab here. Okay, so you gotta watch out for those. I don't know, can we spam cast this? Not like the fireball. Wow, man, he does a ton of damage. We're gonna need a lot of health pots. A lot of health pots, and definitely gonna have to go through some of those SP pots. Oh, man, when he freezes you, that really gets you. It's unfortunate, though, because... Oh, man. Looks like he kind of, if he glides over you, you don't necessarily take a lot. And his body and his eyes share health. Okay. Oh, not what I wanted to do. So if we hit 3, okay, so it gives us a 300 mana. Holy crap, that seems like way more than we'd ever need. Let's spam these. Yeah, so we could kill him if we blow through both of our elixirs. Now the question is, do we run that fight back? Do we run that fight back? It was expensive. I just don't know. We probably could have done it better. I don't know how valuable those elixirs are. That's my only fear, is like, does blowing both of those kind of put us out of doing, because I was a little bit lazy there. I definitely was a little bit lazy. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I will... I guess, okay, let's grab the chest, then we'll go backwards and see what happens. Looks like we can also go forwards into some new area. Another crown. Okay, so we're starting to collect a bit of these crowns. At least we know the boss is definitely beatable, although it's purely a magic-based boss, so I did make the right decisions. Crown of Tyrone. Does this get us back to town any quicker? Interesting. I wonder if this is going to give us the stuff we need. Oh, come on, tell me that's the... that looks like what we're looking for. Key item spectacles. That becomes... That which wasn't seen becomes visible to the eye. When there are sparkles of light on the map, the spectacles will allow you to see what hidden lies there. However, the spectacles make the unseen visible. So does, too, the visible become unseen when you put them on. So that's saying that everything else becomes invisible while we have them on. That's interesting. All right, let's run back up here. And that is very much... Okay, so... I'm assuming that will get us out to the next area. We're going to go back here, and I'm going to save again on a third slot. And I'm going to see if... No. Well, I guess we're not going to do that. Well, let's go and find the save slot for this. I guess we have to put these guys on. Nothing really ever goes according to plan, does it? Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting how equipping in this game works. Fire crystal, okay. About the fire item crystal. By equipping the fire crystal, you can revive the various teleportation devices scattered throughout the island. Simply touch a teleportation device while having this equipped to activate it. Is that what these are? Oh, okay, yeah, I was saying, running around in this game is becoming very, very tiresome. Oh, we actually, now I'm thinking about we could just use the amulet to teleport back as well, but better that we didn't do that because then we would have ran all the way back. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna save that guy here, and I'm going to quickly retry that boss and see if we can do it a little bit cleaner. So, another cut. I will be right back, or I won't. If I can't beat it, we'll just resume with me loading the save, and we'll talk about it at the end. So hopefully, I'm able to beat it. All right, we're back. I did successfully beat Mr. Spider without using any of the elixirs. As you can see, we have them both now. I did have to use 2 of the magic potions, but it was kind of inevitable. One thing I probably could have only used 1 if I would. I didn't realize that. I thought that maybe these refilled all the SP for all of your skills in your hotbar, but it's only the one that's currently selected. So if I would have picked fire, because I only needed like 2 more shots at the end of that fight, I probably could have gone away with 1. But it looks like you can, they're like ethers in Final Fantasy. You can farm them. So yes, a little bit better fight. I'm glad to hold on to those elixirs a little bit longer. You never know when we're really going to need them. It's funny though, that was very much just like a little bit different fight. Totally reliant on magic. Wait. Get lost when you think about it. Hiding in the ruins isn't so strange. Okay. Okay, so that has unlocked the next 2. Oh my gosh, 30k. So that's unlocked the next set of things we can buy. So that's what it's... Okay, so we need Constitution to 16. Some new shields as well. And some new weapons. Okay, so still the same store. Just some new gear to be acquired. No, I think we'll just probably skip the axe and go straight for the long sword here, 6k. It's a ways off. We can sell this ring mail now, though. Does it do the same thing? Yep. Crazy. So we can sell the ring mail. Skill, knockback, skill, force of will. One thing that now I am thinking about it, Yeah, getting a proficiency up with weapons is super important just to get more skills. I hope I did not sell any hard to farm weapons that have really important skills. That's one thing we will definitely have to keep in mind. Hand axe, we already have force of will, which has been useful so far. We didn't need it in that fight, actually. We have 2 gladiuses, though. So, there. Sell the buckler, a little bit of cleanup. Let's go. And we're good on pots for right now. We did get quite a few for that fight and ended up using none of them. Once I actually knew how to defeat the boss. We even held on to the food we got from our sister. Alright. Feels like we probably should get needle as well, but... Alright, sell a bone. We'll sell another bone. Might as well, right? We'll get maybe 12 keys. 13. Okay, that should give us enough keys for the next area. We are very, very close to a level. Oh my gosh, please. Very, very close to a level. We'll probably stick with this SP guy, because if there's more like magic-only fights, it's definitely going to be useful to have that in the future, so I'm glad we didn't have to do that. Leveling up seems like it's not terribly hard. It seems like you get a point for this every monster you kill, at least monsters that are within your level. Nobody new down here. Alright, what up, sister? Yep, start translating, relinquish memoirs, read tabulae. Alright, so it's, you know, how these always go at the end. We got lore time. So let's do a little bit of reading. When the rain falls. No matter the era, bad tidings never warn of their approach. Their arrival is sudden and devastating. Several years passed in tranquil procession following the fated struggle between the valiant youth and Galsus. One night, when the moon was nearing its peak, a messenger approached King Gillidan's chambers as he rested. Galsus, whose body had been entombed within the labyrinth, was returning to life. His pulse had begun beating anew. Understanding the urgency of the situation, the king called forth the brave sword-bearer and the 7 wise sages to his castle. I surmised the reason was to discern the meaning behind Galsus's revival. Well, it's probably the lady. It is said that this council lasted 7 days, from early morning through the darkest hours of night. As dawn broke on the 8th day at the castle, a conclusion was reached, and the meeting adjourned at long last. The devil's body was to be borne to the castle and sealed with a barrier of tremendous power so as to arrest the beast's rebirth. Alright. King Gillidan appointed his own daughter as a sacred maiden to this end, and commanded her to maintain the double seal for as long as she drew breath. I wonder if that's the frozen lady we found down there. The 7 sages would serve to support her in this task as best as they were able. They spawned a noble tradition wherein the eldest daughter of the royal family would inherit the duty of protecting and maintaining the seal. Through this education, peace persisted in Xanadu for many hundreds of years thereafter. Occasional rumors of the devil's revival did surface from time to time, but history records no such occurrences. Xanadu's rich and idyllic existence continued unabated, and all was well. Such was the state of the land until a particular young woman came along. Seems this Galsus was sealed away after his first defeat. It stands to reason then that actually killing devils like this might be impossible. In this tradition where the first princess of each king would inherit the sole role of sacred maiden and maintain the seal, it seems like a tremendous burden. To be forced into a lifetime of servitude and be responsible for guarding such monstrous evil. How terrible. Yeah, that does sound like it sucks. That definitely sounds like a big suck. But enough of that. Here's your lunch, Spock. I made it while I was translating. I put a lot into this one, so be sure to savor it. Then we get a little XP. I wonder if that might bump us up a level, yeah? Oh, so close. And we have a new memoir. I want to see something really quick, though. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. So you still do get both packed lunches. That's great. So now we're not going to use them. We're going to hold on to those as our secret little heals. They're not. Honestly, it's not worth that much. 400 and 500, the 200 gold mid-heal potions seem to do the same. All right, what else you got for us? We got 1 new memoir and tabulae, and she is translating one of them. So Perilous Moon 11th, 1211. 11th day of the Pegasus Moon, year 1211. I've been in a dreadful mood all day. There's to be a ball held at the castle this eve, and unfortunately my attendance is mandatory. I simply despise gowns and all the pomp and daintiness that goes along with them. I suppose I'll even be expected to dance so that the skirts of my kirtle might billow in the breeze. And they're such long skirts too. Jane's off to descend the staircase very slowly and carefully and try not to step on the hem and fall like last year. I will never have the grace nor poise of my sister, and thus these events bring me no joy. I suppose I can look forward to the hors d'oeuvres either way. Either way, since I cannot avoid it, I may as well go and make the best of it. Off I go then. Okay, interesting. Not much to be had there. And that's our reading time. You know what we're gonna do? Just for you guys, we'll pop the level out, just so we can do a little bit of this episode's been kind of broken up, so I'm not sure exactly how long it's gonna be, but we'll do okay, it should be a couple of quick kills if we can find any enemies. I think there's some over here. Yeah. These guys are likely not going to be the best source of experience. This is the bottom one floor, yeah. Yes, that might take a hot minute. Let's go to the next floor down. Even 2 XP will be a little bit quicker, especially with if we can just do bats or gargoyles or something. And then we'll run back to the shop and just take a look at probably the next armor we want to get. So yeah, 2 XP is a little bit better. We'll take a bone. Very nice. Look at him getting the block from me. Nothing too much over here, these guys. Yeah, I'd rather do something that I don't have to kill twice. There we go. Very nice. Alright, and we shall return to town. Alright, let's take a quick look. So we're level 11 now. Look at that, making progress. Making progress. So the long sword is what we're looking for next. We need quite a bit of strength. 4 more strength and 1 more reflex. We actually could do that. Scale armor is probably our next bet, which is... Alright, so we'll do 2 constitution. 3 strength. 1 reflex. Right? Unless we just want to go for the long sword next, which is 6k. Now, realistically, the scaled armor is the most important thing. We can get everything else after that. And then we can boost our other skills accordingly. Yeah, I'm curious what other weapons are worth doing. It may be worth, honestly, just switching to a bad weapon and grinding out a little of these guys just to get some of these skills. Where's our princess? Lady. She believes she's gone out for a stroll. Around this time, you'll find her by the lake. Oh man, I need to level up. Lady Lise has stepped out for the moment, sir. I believe she's still in town. Alright, well the lake's like right out here, so... You can't leave your spot, girl. Greetings, Sir Knight. If you're wondering, I stand here in the hope that I might see Castle Strange Rock upon the lake this day. She's just like holding onto her cross for dear life, or it's an ankh, whatever you want to call it. 'Tis the perfect weather for such a sighting. I often feel as though the castle is not so much shrouded in mist as it's lost within it. Some say it hides itself with purpose to guard the sacred sword. But to me, it seems more incident than intent. It is not hiding but trapped, and it wishes to be saved. It struggles with its captor, occasionally breaking free and letting itself be seen, only to be captured once again. 'Tis desperate and alone, but there is hope, for all mist must inevitably dissipate. And the day will come when Castle Strange Rock escapes its accursed fate, revealing itself in full. Man, this lady is like... really has a longing for this inanimate castle. Sir Knight, I do believe you can be an honorable person, a man I can trust. Lady Well speaks highly of you and tells me excitedly of your exploits on this island. I would like for you to have this. Receive Lisa's Purging Arrow. 'Tis not much use of a weapon, but such was not its purpose. I prepared it as a charm to ward off evil. I cannot guarantee it will be of use to you, but I believe it may offer some aid in your travels. May I guide you straight and true. And with that, I bid you safe journey, for I must now return to the sanctum. Alright, sick. Sometime I find myself gazing over the lake. I find a great unease of lace, I must confess, for I have seen what appears to be cast a strange rock. I wonder what ill omen that abodes. Alright, so we said 2 constitution, 1 reflex, 3 strength. Very nice, very nice. Alright, little trinkets. Alright, man, we got a lot done this episode. We killed a big old boss a couple of times. Got the spectacles so we can finally investigate all those magic sparkling items. We also got the ability to teleport around the island. Whole bunch of stuff. Leveled up little cat skill as well too. Good one. Looking forward to the next one on this one. As always, if you guys enjoyed the episode, liking, commenting, subscribing helps the algorithm and you know, helps more people find this type of content. But yeah, with that, I don't got much more for y'all today. I'll see you next time we figure out what's going on with Strange Rock Castle and the strange island we're on. But until then, I'll see you next time.